speaker. Glad I walked over here to chat to y'all. Good grief. Now you can hear me, right? Wait, hold on. Let's try that again.
Yeah, I was like, it kind of sounds like she's not using the mic, like she's using the computer mic. She needs to plug it in. I was going to say something. But you figured it out.
I did. A little late. It's only a half an hour of our recording that the audio is messed up on. You know, it's fine. Okay, so how are you guys feeling balance-wise? Whole way through, or you lose your balance on the ha, or you can get the ha, but then it's balancy after that, or you're like good all the way up?
I am good until I'm holding it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's way better than last time we did it.
Yay!
I was like falling like crazy the time, but this time I'm just like, I get there and then like,
Okay, those of you without cameras on, let's say this one is, I made it to the ha, and then this reaction is, I started to rise okay, and that one is like, I'm good all the way to the end. And, oh, good. Oh, yay. Yay. All right. Yay, that's excellent, you guys. You should feel super proud of that. That's great. Okay. Let us, what time is it? 40? Let's do our abs. Yeah, abs and stretch. You ready for that? Let me do some big kicks. Alrighty.
I'm out of time and all I got is 4 minutes. 4 minutes, I'm out of time and all I got is 4 minutes.
Freaky.
4 minutes, I'm out of time and all I got is 4 minutes.
Here we go. Crunches one. Remember, you want to lift up. I never used to exhale on my sit-ups, and now I know why you're supposed to do it, and so you're not forcing down. You want to lift up. All right, right leg. Switch. Switch point. Switch. Switch. Point. Switch your legs. Switch them. Side up. Twist. You can be down on the floor. I just have a mic back there. 7, 8, side 1. There we go. Twist. All right, roll up, roll downs. We're gonna pull our bow and arrow. Your thumb comes to the corner of your mouth. We're gonna lift our leg, and then send it down. And we go pull, 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 twist on the pull, pull, open, front. Pull, open, front. Pull, open, front. Take it up and down. Roll onto your hip. Open up those wings. Put it down here on a beach top leg. Keep it parallel to the floor. Just working that side of that hip. This is a hip stabilizer. It's also a knee stabilizer. That's why it's important. 6, 7, 8. Come center. Other side. Graceful and down and parallel to the floor. Keep that knee pointing straight forward. and center, and twist, center, and twist, center, and twist, center, and twist, arms up, center, and twist, shoulders down, center, a lifted core, twist, take it down, arms behind you, and press those hips up, shoulders back, abs in, go for a walk, keep your body still as you can, keep your hips high. Good, good, buns down and press. Watch your thighs, keep them parallel. Be thoughtful to your knees, yeah? So if your knees are like, I don't know, maybe just keep it up at the top. Pulse, let's all pulse. Pulse at the top, pulse, pulse, buns, 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 buns. Hold, and take it down. Bring your feet together, up and over, stretch forward. Good job, guys. Roll it up. Knees out. Roll them back. Soften up those thighs. Nice and wide. Knees pointing straight up. Don't let them droop in, okay? Point your feet actively. It's going to take a lot of work. Knees up, foot pointed. They can be straight, but only if they're not rolling in. We'll go right, left, right, left. Drop your shoulder back. Drop your shoulder back. How are your legs? Are you holding your point and your turn out? My friends, will go over your right. Open it up, over your right. One more. Lay it down. How's that back leg? Don't let it fall in. Side. Open up. In circle. Open up. And bring it up. Roll it. Roll it. Roll it. Roll it. Pinkies in, pinkies back. Pinkies in, pinkies back. Here we go. Left side, we'll go left, 2, 3. If your thighs start cramping in the hips, jiggle them. Triplets, triplet. Back, shoulder, back. Tug that shoulder blade down. Take it. Over. Over. One more. Melt it down. Do you feel your opposite hip wanting to rise off of the floor? Keep it anchored, please. Okay, here's the music. Run it in your head. Little, 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 big travel. Wide knees down. Into your middles. Take it over. Open up that arm. Right knee bent, back leg back. Go ahead and bend it softly. Just take a moment and rock that hip forward and back. So I feel super tight here in this hip flexor this week. Maybe you do, maybe it's quite comfy. So let's softly move it. And then I want you to lean your hips forward, yeah, as opposed to back, as though you're gonna go into your pigeon stretch. And I want you to, with this bent leg, just activate your external rotators. So there, just lift them. It's a killer. So small, so important. So don't use your hip, yeah, just the thigh. Okay, switch sides. One side is probably looser than the other, yeah? Like this one feels pretty comfy. Just a little bit sleepy, not bad. All right, so I'm gonna turn my hips towards the pigeon and I'm just gonna open that leg up. It's like the butterfly of doom. Don't use your hip, or don't use your back rather, just your external rotors. Yeah, see that side's way easier for me. Do you guys have an easy and hard side too? Go ahead and come into your pigeon. It's quite normal. Pigeon. Pigeon can be focused on the front hip opening or the back hip flexors opening. Touch on a bit of both. Most of us do the pigeon with the back leg in parallel like I'm doing right now, yes? Now can you take a moment, think about that action we just did. Can you turn your back leg out in your pigeon? Take your front foot forward, square it. Lean forward, give yourself a little more room. Try and hold that back leg turn out. We've never gotten this far this song before. It's crazy as a bound. Okay, tuck your back leg in for a jazz split. Lean it forward. Notice if you're stretching your front leg parallel versus turned out. Switch sides. All right, so pigeon, right leg's back. Start with a parallel pigeon. Breathing. All right, turn out your back leg. I still find that little change just mind-bending in the coordination. Like my leg just does not want to do it. Or my foot wants to do it, but not my thigh. And remember, this is all about your thigh socket. Yeah, your thigh turning in that hip socket. And that power that we build when we work those external rotators protects our knees and thighs, gives us balance, lets us stand on one leg, lets us do things like drag turns. So it's really important, not just for the stylistic turned out leg look, also is really important for core stabilization, motion stabilization, fan kicks. Fan kicks. Come to think of it, fan kicks. All right, splits if you got them. Switch sides, splits. All right, come on, center. Turn out those legs. First position, stretching forward. So when you're doing a first position stretch versus a parallel first position, a turned out first position stretch, we'll hit the lateral, the outside hamstrings more intensely, and might also get into your back and glutes a little differently. They're both important, but they allow you to do different kinds of kicks, right? All right. Let's come back a little bit. Let's come back to our elbows. And just relax for a moment here, like you're like, oh, I just carried my whole picnic basket down onto the sand and it's so hot. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. We've had our moment in the sun. Let's draw in our cores and pull our shoulders down so we have a nice long torso. And we're turning out, we're actively turning out in the legs. So let's just give our glutes a little squeezy, bouncy feeling. Just to wake it up down there, yeah? Okay, so pointing your toes, let's go ahead and take your right knee up to passe. And notice if your heel is falling down. Heel falling down. Heel not falling down. Heel falling down, not falling down. That action when we're standing is going to be the difference between, what's the best way? So this is the floor, you know it's flat, right? So my shin into my foot should be one straight line. But a lot of the time we accidentally sickle our foot, which is the action where our heel goes out and our toe goes in. So if I do it this way, if I'm all the way over, my leg is flat. Even now, there's a little bit of space underneath here, underneath my ankle, in order to keep my big toe and second toe in line with my knee. Yeah? So when we're in a position where our knee is slightly off the floor, we want to practice lifting that heel by pushing your pinky toe down into the earth. And that builds our strength through the ankle and our muscle memory to not have sickled feet. Yeah? So let's go to our butterfly stretch for a second here and just practice lifting and dropping your heels. Yeah, nothing else is moving. I'm literally just like activating and pressing my pinky toes into the earth. It's a lot of work. And let me tell you, barefoot is rough. So be grateful for your shoes if you got them. Okay, what are we doing here? Turned out. Tall bodies, but we're not all the way on the floor. Okay, activate those legs, come up through passe. We're going to cross the leg to parallel and even roll your hips over. Come back to parallel, come to turned out passe, slide it down. Maybe this is easier. Same leg, parallel, passe, and close it. Nice little twist. Feels good on your back. Open it, slide it down. Switch legs, parallel. How's your abs? Cross the body, twist your hips, twist your back, bring it back. Find parallel, find turnout, slide it down. Okay. Take your right leg across the body. Is it still turned out or has it turned in? Hold it, turn out, please. Open. Hold on to it. Close it. Left leg crosses the body to the right. Hold your turnout. Take it around. Close it. Do you feel how much weight and torque that is? Yes, of course we do, Amber. So we're going to make sure that we're maintaining our core strength to hold that feeling while we're standing as well, so that we can eventually build to pancakes. Okay, standing in first position, we're going to let the leg cross. We're going to lift it up and pull it behind. Now your left leg's going to cross. You're going to lift it up and around, pull it behind. Yeah? Do you feel that inclination of your body to turn the knee in, and then you end up here, and then you end up here? Yeah? See how that parallel leg cannot go as high without affecting the hips because of the shape of the thigh bone. We turn out the leg because it gets your thigh bone out of the way of the hip socket, allows you to get that leg higher. Okay, 2 more times through this, then we're going to do bot malls. We'll put all these things together. Okay, cross, check your turnout. Front, check your turnout. Side, check your turnout. Pull it up behind you like you're sipping your body up through a straw. cross, open, back, sip it up. Cross, open, back, sip it up. Back, sip it up. Okay, let's do bot mauls. Front, front, side, side, back, back. 6, 7, 8. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, side, side, 7, 8. Woo, where's my balance today? All right, now we've been doing a lot of releves today, so we're gonna add that in. It might actually help your balance to push up as you kick the leg high. Bot mauls with releve. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and shake it out. Okay. Coming to the side of your room. Whatever is your long way side. Preparation. Long leg is going to be the leading leg here. So if you're in a diagonal or forward, leading leg is going to go forward, side, step together, forward, side, step together, forward, side, step together. So we're still doing chaînés. I'm just asking you to be a little more thoughtful about the path of your leg. Previously, when we first learned chaînés, we just thought about it as step sideways. Now I want you to recognize there's a little tiny, like a quarter of a rond de jambe happening each time we step together. Yeah? And that's part of what gives you the rotational movement, is the weight of that leg, making that tiny little circle. So here we go. Forward, side, together, forward, side, together, forward, side, together. Just go back and forth in your own space and time, since we all have different rooms. Here we go. Forward, side. Both directions. All right, next, piqués. We're gonna do it half as fast first. Forward, go ahead and plie. Side, we're in, turn out. So your side is really quite far forward. But as I step to it, I'm gonna come passe. And the leg releases to go forward, side, passe. Forward, side, passe. Piqué turns. 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Forward, side, piqué. Forward, side, piqué. Forward, side, piqué. Forward, side, piqué. Forward, side. If you're not making it at all, take the turning out. Just practice that piqué, step into it. Piqué. Forward, side, piqué. Forward, side, piqué. Forward, side, piqué. One of the things that I think is the most challenging about getting into your piqué turn is that you really have to use your butt to get your body all the way forward and over that new leg. A lot of the time we tend to do this. Right? So we end up kind of there-ish. I'm exaggerating so you can see, but if you feel that feeling of falling backwards from your hips, I want you to squeeze your butt forward a little bit more, yeah? Like you've just been pinched. Woo! Here we go. Forward side. Woo! Get out of the way, booty. Woo! Woo! Just like the white-winged dove. Woo! 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 Okay. One last time, down and back, so you do each side one last time. Try for the next level. Boop. 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 All right, good. Okie dokie. Artichoke. Okay, come to the center with me, please. Step forward. Step forward. I'm trying to figure out which side we do it on in the combo and then flip it in my mind for you. Okay, so step forward right. Face the back. We're gonna fan kick. Okay, hold on. Let's make this more fun than just like straight breakdown. I would like you to get the feeling of the fan kick that, remember last time on Tuesday we talked about was an option in the combination. So that's my goal with this breakdown here. So let's do a step we're familiar with. Back, side, wide again. Yeah? Let's just do that a couple times. Back, side, out, back, side, out, back, side, out, back, side, out. And when you get into that out, can you give yourself a little bit of a bigger stance so it feels like you're almost in a lunge? I'm gonna turn sideways. Yeah, I'm in a lunge for sure. Yeah, so make it big. Here we go. Back, side, out, back, side, out, back, side, out, back, side, out. Okay, from your lunge position, remember just before this we did those leg circles. I want you to put your weight into your forward leg, but I want you to take this pelvis, which is back here, and we're going to take that leg to the across body place that it was. Just that. Whoosh, just that. Whoosh, just that. Whoosh, just that. Whoosh. There we go. Okay, so I'm in this lunge. It's on the diagonal, but I'll turn sideways so you can see a little better. As my back leg comes forward, I'm going to use the opposite arm, hence the term oppositional arms. Whoosh. Back. Whoosh. Back. Whoosh. Try the other side. Other leg is forward. Oppositional arms. Legs back, arms front. Switch. Whoosh. 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 It's my favorite word of the year. Whoosh. Whoosh. Yes. Okay. Now we're going to turn that. Brushing forward, we're going to turn that into a fan kick. So the momentum comes forward. Whoa. Once you get to the top of your rise here, this arm that's rising up is going to open wide as the leg comes open. Yeah? And then we'll just reset so we can repeat the same side first. Yes? So here we go. Way too slow. I'm destroying your momentum, but you'll get the shape. Forward, open, back. Forward, open, back. Forward, open, back. Okay, how many of you are thinking about turning out this front leg? I know I could do so more. The more I think about holding this front leg turned out and rotated, drilling it down, yeah, circular spiral down, the more steadiness I'll have. Let's try the other side. So now your left leg is going to drill down into the floor, and you're going to step onto it, drill it down into the floor. And that action of both legs turning out is what makes the fan action happen, yeah? Whew. Drill it down. I'm hitting my hands on the ceiling again. Somebody asked me if I was really tall, and I thought that was the coolest thing ever because I'm not tall. I'm just in a really shallow ceilinged room. And I was like, cool, I look tall. Funny, funny. Okay, now we're gonna go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we're switching legs. That's one new challenge. Number 2 challenge is switching your facings. Remember we said earlier, the facings are a great way to learn choreography more quickly. So knowing where your hips are going. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. New facing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. New facing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do you feel the difference between some of the places where I wasn't being consistent, for example, was sometimes I was fan kicking and letting my leg come back, but not under behind me. And to make that change continuous, use my momentum, I gotta wrap the back thigh back behind me. Okay, here we go. Last time. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Back. 5, 6, 7. Rest. 1, 2, 3. Back. 7. 1, 2, 3. Close back. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Close back. 6, 7. Okay. We'll leave that tantalizing trick for later. But that motion of closing your leg back and turn, that simple step, step, step into turning step, step, step. It's the same rhythm of feet, but that's how you end up with a fan kick that turns into a fan turn. Okay, that's enough technique for now. Let's go to our combination. Okay, I'm gonna start the music. We're gonna run it through twice. We're gonna see what falls apart. You're gonna tell me where we're gonna work. Okay, think about your questions, please. Again, 6, 7, 8. Obstacle. Okay, where are the questions while I take the obstacle course off my corner floor over here?
Yeah, I'm just completely messing up the new stuff.
Which is the new stuff? From what part to what part?
After the, Monroe,
After Monroe. Okay. Anybody else have a request? Remember, you have these fabulous reactions too. You can say things like speed up or slow down or and you can also turn off your speed up and slow down. Okay. Can we rewind and clarify the part getting into this part? Because I think that is causing us additional challenges. Head snaps up on 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6. So there's a question of timing here because I slowed down the back ball changes. And that made these claps appear and disappear Yes? 2, 4, 6, 8. I think this hip might be a 7-8. It is absolutely on the roads, not your woman. 7 and 8 in, which I think is a 7 and 8 in, yes? So let's go from here. 7 and 8 in, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. This is lipstick pops, yes? From here, I'm gonna go feel like, so I am doing a full body roll here. Feel like, and that backness pushes me forward. And when I push my hips around, my weight rocks into your left to step right, to step left, to turn. And oh, look, we're ready for a fan kick. So let me do that back here so you can see me a little bit better. I'm not your woman. When my lipstick pops and I feel like Monroe, that's when you want me most. Uh-oh, I'm all out of salt. Okay, feel like Monroe, that's when you want me most. Back ball change, and that back ball change is I'm all out of salt. So after your back ball change, you want me most. Uh-oh. Back ball change, step forward left, little chassé, weight on the left, right leg comes through, develop a extend optional layout. Now I know what the words are. Do I know what the counts are? Okay. What do you need, Caitlin? Do you need number counts or repetition? Or what is that move? Numbers, repetition, or what is that move? Everybody, what do you need?
I just have to figure out what food I'm doing.
Okay, so what is that move? What is that move?
It's just like, I don't know. Once I do Monroe, I just like blank out where I'm stopping.
That's okay. That's probably a sign that I'm not being clear about shifting your weight. Okay. When my lipstick pops and I feel like Monroe, that's when, let's just do that. When my lipstick pops and I feel like Monroe. Right, left. That's when. But I'm not your woman. When my lipstick pops and I feel like Monroe. Right, left. That's when. Yes. Okay. From here. Feel like Monroe. That's when you. So you is just, that's when my weight is on the front. I'm going to pivot to take the weight off of your right leg. So I've gone right, left, pivot. Just that. Lipstick pops and I feel like Monroe. Right, left, pivot. Yes. Okay, so once you have that pivot, you can feel how that leg has some force. force, yes? We went right, left, pivot. That pivot, force, drives your leg up and forward. And all you do is take, I know, I say that like it's easy. Ha ha, we all know it's not easy. We just pretend. As your leg comes up, this hip that's attached to that leg is going to think about going around to the back of the room. So we went right, left, pivot, fan. Just a quarter turn. You're only going from the side to the front, really. But then we cross the leg behind. Slow, broken down. Right, left, pivot, fan. Cross that sucker behind. Back, ball, change. Step, chasse. Okay, we'll come back to adding that. Let's take the next chunk of feet. We just did our fan kick. Cross right leg. Back, ball, change, step, chasse. Remember, a chasse is step together, step. Then we're going to bring this foot through and développé out. Développé meaning not a bot maul, but a slide it up the leg, let it develop into straightness. Okay. Facing the front on the right side of your room, your right leg is going to cross and open. Back, ball, change, step, chasse, développé. Just that. On the right side of your room, your right leg goes across and around and back, ball, change, chasse, développé. I mean, that's super fun just in and of itself. Okay. And fan kick, back, ball, change, chasse, développé. Is that part clearer? Yay! Okay, now let's add it with that pivot turn, because that's probably gonna mess it back up again. That's okay, we can fix it. All right. When my lipstick pops and I feel like Monroe, that's when you want me most. Uh-oh, I'm all out of salt. I know, it's just a little bit too big, right? But I'm not your woman. When my lipstick pops and I feel like Monroe, that's when you want me most. Uh-oh, I'm all out of salt. So after your fan kick, this part takes a little more slowness. So we go fast, slow, 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 fast, fast, fast. Yeah? Let's try with music. I think we got it. I got faith. Okay. Here we go. Three, 5, 2, 1, and okay. The chasse at the end is on. Outa. Salt is the accent, the all. Yeah, so chasse is outa and salt. Got my thighs on and I feel like Wonder Woman. That's when you want me most. But I'm not your woman. When my lipstick pops. That part is supposed to be fast, right? So now we're starting to add in dynamics. There's these parts where we draw it out. And then do. Yeah, that change in dynamic is exciting. So it'll feel like exciting as you do it too. 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6. 8, 2. La 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 la. Woo! Ha! Woo! Ha! teacher weird noise time. Doing okay? 2 more times for fun? Yes? No? Yes? Okay. Here's our last 2. Oh, weird. It says it's playing salt, but it's not. It's gone bananas. There we go. 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 7. Kickball chick. 3, 5. Totally just slapped my ceiling. Okay, last time for today. Four, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. 2. All right, let's do a tiny cool down. Big reach. Take it down, a twist. Really stick your booty out. Bend it, stick it out some more, really pop it so you get that stretch into the butt, outside of the leg, and take it down, center, other side, twist it. Look up, open back, and bend that leg, and stretch it out. Take it down to the center and wide, side to side. Turn those legs out. Slow up, roll up, drop your hips. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Breathe it in, plie. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Over. To the side. Runner's lunge. Lift the thigh and soft. Lift the thigh and soft. Lift the thigh and soft. Lift the thigh and down. And take your hips back. Stretch it long and forward. Down. Shift your weight to the center again. Middles. Press the knees back. Open those hips up. Taking it down to the left side. Runner's lunge. Walk it wide. Buck leg down. Buck leg stretch. Down and stretch and down and lengthen. One more and lengthen. Take it down to the floor. Bring your hips back. Forward hamstring. Get some nice good stretching. Big breath comes from inside. Slide it forward, wide. Turn those legs out wide. Draw it on up, wide. Heel toe, heel toe. Reach. And center. And reach. Open up the chest to the sky. Toe ball heel, nice and big. Down, shake your head, out and up. Hope it, take it down. Hope it, take it down. Hope it, take it up. Hooray, give yourself a hand and your friends a hand. Yay! Good job, you guys. Huzzah! We did a lot today and a lot of new stuff. I'm really proud of you guys for hanging in there, tackling new things. Thank you. And communicating with me. Makes it so much faster to run through things when I know what to give you. Any questions? Feel free to ask me.